Hello everyone and welcome in Let's Connect with Prerna. I am going live today with Principal of DPS Kalyanpur and I'm inviting Archana ma'am to join my session. I am going live today with Archana Nigam. She is Principal of Delhi Public School Kalyanpur, Kanpur, and I'm inviting ma'am to join my session. Okay. So I have invited Archana ma'am to join my session. She's a principal of DPS Delhi Public School, Kanpur, and I've invited Archana ma'am to join my session. I request students and parents who are joining in from DPS can mention their
Can you
yeah. It's
can you
good.
hear me now?
Yes, absolutely. So welcome once again, everyone. And I'm live today with Archana ma'am. She's principal of DPS Kalyanpur. It's in Kanpur. And today we will be talking about so many. I think आज का जो conversation है वो बहुत सारी चीजों पे है. So to begin with, Archana ma'am, I would like you to tell us about how is DPS Kalyanpur taking care of online education.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good. It's good.
Okay. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Prerna, for inviting me for this. Uh, as far as DPS Kalyanpur is concerned, I can
Ji,
tell you that of course, this change was immediate for everyone.
ji, ji.
And there was a shift of normal classrooms to e-classroom overnight. So no one was actually prepared, and the biggest challenge was to follow the system of teaching, at least, whether it is online, whatever. So our challenge was the biggest challenge which came in this part is that, we had to keep the changing time in pace, and also we had to ensure that we are imparting quality education to the people.
Absolutely.
So this was the biggest challenge. But then we kept on upgrading ourselves, and then with the help of technical tools, resources, skills, and whatever, we upgraded to the system. And I think this this digital system of education has totally transformed the educational scenario now. So
True.
now education is possible at any time, anywhere, for every
Yes.
person of any age group at any place.
Yes. तो मैम अगर हम ऑनलाइन क्लासेस की बात करें तो किस तरीके से मतलब आई थिंक बहुत से चैलेंजेस आए होंगे इनिशियली जब एकदम से नॉर्मल फिजिकल क्लासरूम के प्लेटफॉर्म से ऑनलाइन क्लासरूम का प्लेटफॉर्म आया तो अगर हम उस टाइम की बात करें तो इज देयर एनी स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग गिवन टू द टीचर्स और हाउ आर बीइंग टीचर्स बीइंग प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दिस
The teachers were trained, and they were upgraded, and they were provided with the tools and resources to upgrade their
राइट
skills. We conducted
राइट
various seminars, webinars, and fully backed by the IT team. We
जी
provided them with all the skills and resources and make the environment very comfortable for them
राइट
to embrace this new technology, so that they were able to embrace this technology with ease and started functioning. So we even
मैम
ensured counseling systems, counseling sessions for the teachers, because
जी
everyone was confused, and no one knew that what has to be done. So
बिल्कुल मैम
then with the efforts and combination of all resources, skills, and whatever we had in hand, we started with this system, and now I think it is going on very well.
बिल्कुल मैम अगर हम क्लास 12 जिन बच्चों ने इस साल पास आउट करा है उनकी बात करें तो व्हाट इज योर मैसेज टू टू देम
Uh, I will only tell them that you remain positive, you remain focused. Though the things have been delayed, they are not
Right.
stopped. So they will continue as they were. And now, since
Ji.
the results have also come out, so now, and like all the universities are also taking admissions, so all colleges
बिल्कुल.
and universities are open for admission, so they can continue with this procedure. And the only thing which I would like to tell them is that they should have some backup options of admissions, because you
Right.
never know that, what would be the visa policies and what would be the different
Absolutely.
policies of the different countries following if they are looking for education abroad.
जी.
But so they should have a backup plan, so that they are later on, in case there is some problem or confusion, so
जी.
they do not have, they are not discouraged that way, so they can keep up a backup plan and remain focused. And let me tell you, children, that success is not a complete destination as such. It is work in progress. So
बिल्कुल.
keep working and you will progress and you will reach your destination.
बिल्कुल. मैम अभी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट आप ये बात बोल रही थी अबाउट जो फ्रेश पास आउट से, स्पेशली अगर हम उनकी हायर स्टडीज के लिए बोले, तो आप व्हाट आर योर सजेशंस, और मे बी आपकी तरफ से क्या टिप्स हो सकती है जो वो बच्चे ध्यान में रखें, स्पेशली जिन बच्चों ने इस साल अपना 12th किया है, नाउ दे आर लुकिंग फॉर देयर करियर ऑप्शंस.
They can keep on trying for admissions. I mean, people have planned out their careers and destinations and whatever, but then
जी.
at the same time, in order not to waste a year, they should also keep a backup plan for taking admissions in India as well.
राइट. राइट.
Because, it's not only our children who are fighting this battle. This battle is
जी.
being fought by the children of the entire world. And the
एग्जैक्टली.
situation remains same at all the places. So we should not
ट्रू.
think that we are the only ones who are struggling and, suffering. It's the entire world which is in this pressure. So the only thing is that the children should remain very positive and focused, and they should not give up at any point of time thinking that, this is because this will not remain as whatever it
राइट.
is now. Things will definitely
राइट.
change, and they will definitely change for the better.
राइट. मैम अगर हम मैं आपसे आप चाहती हूँ, व्हाट आर योर व्यूज ऑन न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी?
Uh, Actually, this new education policy is very revolutionary in nature. And it is based on critical thinking. It
राइट.
is based on, inquiry-based learning. It is based on discovery methods. It is
राइट.
actually into very practical mode of teaching processes.
जी.
So this is going to totally transform the educational sector and the learners and educators will have a totally different role to play with this transformation of technology.
राइट.
And actually, this new education policy is meant to skill the 21st century learners. So they are there. I mean, it is fully equipped to prepare the 21st century learners so that
जी.
they are able to, understand that these challenges are opportunities
बिल्कुल.
and they remain lifelong learners.
जी.
And as far as this new education policy is concerned, so we are preparing the children for, the technologies which have not yet been invented,
राइट.
and the changes which were more rapid than before.
राइट.
And then, they have to be constant learners throughout their lives. So this technology, it's like many changes, many things are there. So that, we are transforming ourselves into this digital educational world, so
जी.
which need more competencies and which
डेफिनेटली.
needs to enable more devices. And we should also be ready to prepare for jobs which are not yet created. And
राइट.
also we should be capable of solving those problems which we do not know yet that they are problems.
मैम अगर हम बात करें, आई मीन आई थिंक आई वाज जस्ट रीडिंग एन आर्टिकल जिसमें कि गर्ल्स एजुकेशन को लेकर के काफी ज्यादा चीजें मेंशन थी, तो व्हाट आर योर व्यूज की पैंडेमिक के चलते अगर हम गर्ल्स एजुकेशन की बात करें तो कितना ज्यादा इस पे ध्यान दिया है, बिकॉज देयर हैज बीन अ डिक्लाइन. सो व्हाट आर योर व्यूज हियर इन दिस?
See, if we see the data, we came across, the researchers and all,
जी.
uh, around 1.6 billion schools have closed during the
बिल्कुल
pandemic
मैम.
times.
बिल्कुल.
And around 10 million girls, they have left their secondary education.
यस.
So this is the state of affairs. So women actually, we need to ensure women literacy. And
Yes.
I think education is the best weapon
बिल्कुल मैम.
for women, for say women empowerment, so that they are enabled to uh, just confront or respond to those challenges which rule their traditional roles in the society.
True.
So the women need to be more empowered, and I think the best weapon to empower them is education.
बिल्कुल.
So a lot of literacy should be there, and people should be sensitive towards the understanding of women during these times, because they
जी.
have lost their jobs also, and most of the
Yeah.
time, because they cannot also negotiate between across industries as far as men are concerned.
जी.
So these are things which are putting the women, like if the girls are leaving the education, so they are putting them at risk for early marriage, early pregnancies,
बिल्कुल
violence,
मैम.
trafficking.
बिल्कुल.
So these are the various things the women are suffering in
Yeah.
case, because of less education now, and especially the women living in the remote areas, in the rural areas where Android phones are not available, and
Right.
non-availability of resources.
राइट. राइट. मैम पैंडेमिक के टाइम पे आई थिंक डिफिकल्ट टाइम तो सभी के लिए था, बट आई थिंक फीमेल्स के लिए, वुमेन के लिए ज्यादा ये चैलेंजेस और डिफिकल्टीज रही, स्पेशली वो चाहे वर्किंग वुमेन हो चाहे हाउस वाइफ्स हो. तो व्हाट इज योर मैसेज टू ऑल दोज वर्किंग लेडीज और नॉन वर्किंग लेडीज to motivate them? Because I feel that when we were discussing Archana ma'am, तो आपने मुझे बताया कि कैसे पैंडेमिक के टाइम पे भी your role as an individual, कि आप लोगों की हेल्प कर रही थी, मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें we were discussing about during the pandemic last year, especially this year also in April and May time. So I need that message to all the females, especially who are listening to us right now, that how can they keep themselves motivated in spite of these disturbing times.
Actually, they should keep themselves engaged in positive things, and they should wait for the time. They should not start giving up. In fact,
बिल्कुल.
they should be using this time to improve their skills in whatever fields they are good at. So they can keep on working. And I think the better times are there to come back.
जी.
And
जी.
even if women have left their jobs and all, I mean, it is again this temporary period which everyone is facing across the whole world. But there is
राइट.
no reason why women should lose hope, और वो ये समझे कि आगे हमको जॉब ही नहीं मिलेगा या आगे कुछ भी नहीं होगा. तो बट मतलब जो भी आपके पास अवेलेबल है, तो उसमें आप अपने स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करिए. इनफैक्ट यू
बिल्कुल.
जॉइन मोर कोर्सेज, more online courses, because of this transformation of technology. There's so many things available. You can
बिल्कुल.
pick up things of your choice. You can join those courses. And during this period, I mean, you should utilize this period in improving and honing your skills, so
राइट.
that later on, when when the right time comes, so you are able to use your resources and do something very fruitful and meaningful.
राइट. राइट. आई थिंक ये जो डिफिकल्ट टाइम है या अभी जो सिनेरियो चल रहा है, उसमें ऑनलाइन के उस माध्यम से ही बहुत सारी चीजें हम सभी कर सकते हैं, जिसको वी कैन ऐड वैल्यू एंड मेक इट मोर मीनिंगफुल.
Yeah.
मैम, योर मैसेज टू स्टूडेंट टू हाउ दे कैन यूटिलाइज दिस टाइम मीनिंगफुली एंड कंस्ट्रक्टिवली, वो इस टाइम को इस तरीके से यूटिलाइज करें दैट दे आर एडिंग मोर एजुकेशन, दे आर एडिंग मोर नॉलेज टू देयर बैक.
Actually, I think the children should explore those fields which they are looking for,
जी.
working. Yeah. So, like now, so many things are available online and
बिल्कुल.
at your doorstep. It is so
राइट.
easy. Is
राइट.
it? It's like it's all type of education available at all times for all people of all age groups.
डेफिनेटली.
So I think अगर हम लोग इस टाइम को यूटिलाइज करें to explore and find out that how to overcome any kind of a difficulty which they are facing right now in terms of
बिल्कुल.
education and all, and there are various counselors available, various people guiding them. The school also is providing counseling sessions and so many things. I mean, any kind of issue can be discussed and resolved.
राइट.
So everyone should be using their time fruitfully. Instead of discussing the negative things, we should focus on the positive things and just plan out how to reach out in a stronger manner for
बिल्कुल.
those things. और ये नहीं कि हाँ ये ऐसा टाइम है तो हम लोग के पास कुछ नहीं है और अब हम आगे कैसे करेंगे. आगे आप सब लोग बहुत कुछ करेंगे. Nothing is
बिल्कुल.
closed as of now. So
राइट.
like I said, that success is work in progress. So keep working and
या.
success is all yours.
मैम अभी आपने बात करी तो ये पैंडेमिक की वजह से और थोड़ा सा मुझे लगता है कि जो ऑनलाइन एक स्विच हुआ है फिजिकल क्लासरूम प्रोग्राम से ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में, तो जो एक जनरल वेलबींग स्टूडेंट्स की इफेक्ट हुई है मैम, तो उसमें मेंटल हेल्थ से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे केसेस और बहुत सारी इस तरीके के स्टूडेंट्स से बात हुई, इनफैक्ट पेरेंट्स से भी, जिनको मेंटल हेल्थ से रिलेटेड काफी ज्यादा गाइडेंस और असिस्टेंस की जरूरत है मैम। तो अगर हम स्कूल के बारे में बात करें तो स्कूल इन चीजों को किस तरीके से एड्रेस कर रहा है, टेकिंग केयर ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स?
Actually, whatever counseling sessions and all, they were all
जी
held online. और सबको पता है कि like when we are holding the things online, उसका impact इतना ज़्यादा नहीं होता है जितना कि हम when we are physically able to interact with each other.
बिल्कुल जी
Because you know ये इस तरह की online education में interaction का बहुत कम possibilities, not very fruitful interactions happen. But the only thing which I like, we kept on telling to the students also कि आप अपना मतलब you don't have to be discouraged for any reason, because you are not the only one. Please remember that you are not the only one. All the children of your age group, they are all facing the same issues, same problems.
बिल्कुल जी
तो उसके लिए अगर आपको काउंसलिंग सेशन चाहिए या कुछ भी चाहिए, गाइडेंस चाहिए, किसी भी टाइप की चाहिए, द स्कूल, द टीचर्स, द काउंसलर्स आर ऑलवेज अवेलेबल. So you can
राइट
always contact them and you know we can resolve any issue. बस ये है कि
राइट
discourage ना हो, give up ना करें.
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक ये
Remain
बहुत ज्यादा
strong.
इम्पोर्टेंट है
Remain
मैम। अगर हम
strong
ये
and positive. हाँ जी.
मैम हियर आई वुड यू नो आई मीन आई थिंक बहुत सारे ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स होंगे जिसमें आपने या मे बी स्कूल में या किसी काउंसलर ने बच्चों को मोटिवेट करने में, उनकी कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग के लिए हेल्प किया होगा। हियर आई वुड लाइक यू टू शेयर एनी वन यू नो एक्सपीरियंस लाइक दिस, कि किस तरीके से आपने या स्कूल में जो काउंसलिंग टीम है उन्होंने किस तरीके से मदद करी किसी बच्चे की या पेरेंट्स की।
See, at times there were children or the parents who approached us saying कि बच्चा एग्जामिनेशन नहीं दे पाएगा या नहीं कर पाएगा या वो ऑनलाइन
बिल्कुल
में नहीं सरवाइव कर पा रहा है. तो we
बिल्कुल
started then you know the individual counseling to the students.
ओके
तो मतलब हाँ, टॉकिंग टू द पेरेंट्स टू अंडरस्टैंड. और अभी ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक कई इश्यूज और भी आए हैं, मतलब एक्चुअली इन द फैमिलीज ऑल्सो there
बिल्कुल
had
मैम
been severe losses and their children, but then we kept on you know talking to those parents, to those children, so that they don't
राइट
lose hope and like they remain very positive. So with a
राइट
lot of help, in fact, you know, for all the assessments and examinations which also the children were appearing and going through, so for that also we assisted them with all kind of help, individual help also. And you
जी
know the teachers took special classes, and at times when the children could not attend the classes, so we took up the evening classes also, gave them special guidance, so that they come out from that trauma and they are able to you know appear for whatever is happening in the education system. And we
राइट
actually successfully got through it also, and many children who
ओके
were earlier not thinking of continuing and all those things, so we brought them out. And also in terms of financial help, monetary help,
जी
reduction of fees, and all these things, with whatever financial or other assistance we could provide to the children, we provided everything to them. And thankfully, you know, all 100% students, they came out well. I mean, they performed so well in their test examinations and of course in their
राइट
10th and 12th results also. And I think
या
with the kind of you know percentages and everything, the way they had performed, they have a very bright future to go with. So there is nothing which can stop them now, and this would not be a hindrance that they could not appear for the examination, therefore they suffered. So I think everyone is very positive about the results also, the way it was
जी
done and the way we did it.
जी मैम अगर हम स्टूडेंट्स की बात करें जो 10th से अब 11th में आ रहे हैं, तो व्हाट आर द क्राइटेरियाज आर बीन टेकन केयर दैट हाउ आर दे डिसाइडिंग ऑन द स्ट्रीम्स, अगर हम उनके रिजल्ट्स आ चुके हैं और अब किस तरीके से उनकी स्ट्रीम्स डिसाइड हो रही है?
See, mostly the children are prepared. I mean, they are mentally prepared that what line they are looking for. I mean, they
ओके
can go for medical, they can go for engineering, they can go for various other options,
जी
journalism, MBA. So, I mean, according to that, they are very wise to choose their streams. And also, we provide them with the counseling sessions when they are in a dilemma to, you know, adopt which stream.
जी
Basically, marks play a very important role, and their aptitude also plays a very important role. And from time to time, we keep on talking to the parents also if they want our guidance. And we also have counselors in the school to guide them for the streams. And this is not only happening during the online times. Otherwise, also whenever the children are looking for, you know, adoption of streams, and understanding the various career opportunities which are available in the
Right.
different streams. So then the career counseling is provided, and now the class 10th results have just come out yesterday. And now
Yeah.
the children, with seeing their marks and everything, so they will be, deciding on this. So, and the school will be providing all that support and help to choose the different subjects which the school has.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, another message on that your another question is from women empowerment का एक question था कि ma'am, what is your message to all women that how can they make themselves more meaningful in these tough times, whether it is their home or at work?
See, women should understand that being a woman is your supreme achievement and not your deepest fear. Women hold half the sky. So please understand that, the population of women is 50% to the total population, and we can understand the total population of the working force and all. So women are in no way less than men. They need to just fuel themselves with self-confidence. And this fuel of self-confidence will empower them to achieve their dreams, whatever. And I think education, being the main base of, women literacy, the women should ensure that, since they play a very important role in building and running the society,
Right.
and therefore they should understand the importance of women literacy. And I think the only weapon which can hold them very strong is education. So
बिल्कुल.
women should be well educated, and that is the best defense. Women can arm themselves with lot of education, and this is your only defense, and this is your only weapon which will keep you safe and solid all the times.
Right.
And I think there is no force more powerful than a woman when it comes to when determination to rise. So
Right.
women, if they want, they can, if they determine to rise, there is nothing stopping them. They
Yeah.
should not think that, they are inferior in some manner, but they should try to come up. Because, if you want to change the society, you have to change your thoughts and processes. You should not
बिल्कुल.
fall prey to whatever gender inequalities are giving you. So you should be strong enough. And I think you need to just equip yourself with all type of whatever possible things come in your way, and basically everything on education.
I think it is very, very important. Education is the base, yes. And one should not feel demotivated because of the current situation and stay confident and motivated.
Yeah, they should conquer from within.
बिल्कुल.
They should not be conquered, but they should conquer themselves from within, and that they can play a very strong role, because they are,
बिल्कुल.
women are playing a very, very dominant and very important role in running the society and also building the society. So if women are educated, the world will be a much better place to live in, because
बिल्कुल.
they can, educate their children. They can be very good citizens. And I think the whole world will be transformed if women are educated. So empowering women means educating women.
Yes. Yes. मैम अभी एम्पावरिंग वुमेन पे आपने बोला तो जो वर्किंग फीमेल्स हैं नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ पैंडेमिक एंड सम रिस्ट्रिक्शंस तो घर की चीजें स्टूडेंट्स आर आल्सो एट होम बिकॉज ऑफ ऑनलाइन क्लासेस एंड देन दे आर आल्सो देयर सो एंड एकदम से जो ये technical drive जो है which is like that there were so many teachers, so many housewives and so many in fact working ladies, they were not that technically equipped. तो उनके लिए व्हाट इज योर मैसेज एंड आई थिंक दैट इन 2 साल पे अगर मैं देखूं एजुकेशन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखूं तो टीचर्स ने ही अपने आप को इतना ज्यादा अप टू डेट करके जो एक स्टैंडर्ड चाहिए था ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन के लिए उनके लिए इमीडिएटली अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करा है. तो योर मैसेज टू एवरीवन जो इसलिए मोटिवेटेड नहीं है क्योंकि उनको लगता है दैट दे आर नॉट टेक्निकली दैट इक्विप्ड.
See, actually now there is no option but to be technically equipped. Slowly and gradually, like everyone has done it. So everyone should be ready. And I think in the next decade, all the stakeholders of education, or I think in any stream, everyone should be ready with very different set of competencies.
Yes.
And a whole new sense of direction. Yes. So like now we cannot, just say that we cannot do it. We cannot afford to say this, because we have no option. If we want to survive, if we want to live with the times, if we want to keep pace with the times,
Right.
We have to adapt and embrace this technology happily.
बिल्कुल.
Because otherwise, I think in future, those organizations would not exist if they are not embracing, because the technologies are also changing. In fact,
बिल्कुल.
even during our teaching time, there are various technologies open for teaching. And it is so confusing at times. We started with WhatsApp, then we went on, Zoom classrooms, and then Google Classrooms and Google Meet, and many more. And still we are, exploring, finding out, and every day we think that this is better than the other.
Yeah.
Things are changing so fast. So
Yes.
everyone who wants to hold themselves strong, I think it's a very strong and clear message. You embrace technology with ease, learn it, be trained, and I think जो basic चीजें हैं वो तो सबके आप मतलब like if a woman is not very well educated, they have their children who are well educated. और इतना तो अवेयरनेस मुझे तो लगता है कि इतना तो आ ही गई है कि मतलब बेशक पेरेंट्स उतने ना पढ़े लिखे हों पर बच्चों को सब पढ़ाते हैं
बिल्कुल
बच्चों को
मैम.
सब एंड ऑल दीज चिल्ड्रन ऑफ दिस एज दे आर वेरी टेक्निकल ओरिएंटेड वो सबसे पहले उनको मोबाइल चलाना आता है एंड दे आर वेरी वेल इक्विप्ड विद ऑल द टेक्निकल थिंग्स
I agree.
सारी चीजें हैं सो आई थिंक दे शुड ऑल्सो बी हेल्पिंग आउट their parents,
बिल्कुल.
their mothers to
Yes.
adapt this and so that they also become a part of this world.
Yes.
If you are not on social platforms, if you are not aware what is happening around you, because every minute you get some or the other message.
बिल्कुल.
Every time you are updated with whatever is happening around the world. It's not only watching TVs. I mean, the things
Yeah.
come through so many sources. And if we are
Yeah.
not available for those resources and if we are not aware, so we will be deprived of many things. तो सबसे
Right.
अच्छा है कि जब हमें पता है कि मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है
जी.
तो हम उस चेंज को क्यों ना अपना ऑप्शन बना लें उस चेंज को क्यों ना अडॉप्ट कर लें
बिल्कुल.
ताकि हमको मतलब थिंग्स मूव विद ईज विद यू और ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि आप नहीं सीख सकते हैं I think now with this technology, again with this, system of transformation of technology and everything,
Right.
education is possible at all places, at all
Yes.
times, and in all ages.
Yes.
आप कितनी भी जो भी आपकी एज हो आप कुछ भी करना चाहते हैं तो आपको आराम से मिल जाएगा
बिल्कुल.
तो बस यही है कि बच्चे भी कोऑपरेट करें अपने पेरेंट्स को अपडेट करने के लिए आप लोग तो बहुत मोबाइल चला लेते हैं इंस्टाग्राम पे है और व्हाट्सएप पे है
बिल्कुल.
बट देयर आर मेनी पेरेंट्स हु डू नॉट नो
बिल्कुल.
सो दे शुड बी टॉट दिस इज द रोल ऑफ द चिल्ड्रन और जब ये पूरा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होगा तभी एजुकेटर लर्नर आई मीन वी नीड टू बी कनेक्टेड वी विल बी creating now connected learning community connected to keep updated with the demands of the knowledge age
Right.
and this connected learning community is not only about कि आप मतलब even if you talk about education I mean education I think it's widespread and no field is left without education
Yes.
so we need like this is not only about teaching and learning now these educational systems include in itself teaching learning administration parenting and everything and I think all stakeholders should be ready for in the next decade to walk on this uncertain terrain and the challenge which lies ahead of them. So अब क्योंकि ये चीजें एक तरह से पॉजिटिव भी हैं क्योंकि अब ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इतना ज्यादा हो गया है तो अब हम चाहें तो लर्न कर सकते हैं इट इज योर विलिंगनेस ऑल्सो योर अप्रोच ऑल्सो इट्स नॉट दिस दैट नहीं कर सकते everyone can do everything and at least the basic minimum learning can go to every person if they want to do it.
बिल्कुल. बिल्कुल. Absolutely right. Ma'am, before we conclude, your message to everyone, students in particular and general जो हमें लोग देख रहे हैं, I can see a lot of comments in the comment box. So your message to everyone before we conclude our talk show.
The only thing which I can say is that don't ever give up. Chase your dreams and you will definitely be able to achieve them if you have the willpower to do it and if you have the willingness to do it. So never give up and go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Archana ma'am, for being a part of this initiative and giving me your time today. And thank you everyone who watched us live today. And thank you everyone for the comments as well. Thank you, Archana ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.